And we are here with a special request for Kingdom! Woo, woo, woo!
Yay!
Little known fact, I have actually been a Kingmaker, that's Kingdom's fandom. I have been a supporter since pre-debut. This is the only K-pop band where I can claim I actually knew about them pre-debut. Just insanity, because it's a total fluke. I happened to hear they were coming out with this band with a concept of like historical kingdoms, and you know me, I love history.
Yes, you do.
I love music.
Mm-hmm.
I love drama. So I was like, what's this? So I saw their like concept photos.
Trifecta right there. Sorry.
All the stuff. That's all the stuff.
Yeah, that's all the stuff you love.
So I saw some of their concept photos, and I actually watched one of their members, Louie, had some dance covers out. And I decided to dive in when their first mini album came out. And guess what? I'm still here. 7 minis later.
Yes!
Yay! And lucky for me, turns out we have a few other Kingmakers on this channel.
Yes.
Phantom Mom Baby. Woo woo! This was actually one of these was your requests. We are going to watch a music video for their last comeback called ETAT. And we also had D-Angel. Woo! Who recommended their very first video, Excalibur, but instead, I want Tammy, who doesn't know Kingdom very well, to really get the full breadth of their duality. Their title songs are lavish, over-the-top, powerful, dramatic songs, but then a lot of their other songs are so boyfriend vibes and cute, and you just need to see that duality. So we're also going to watch from this same comeback about 5 months ago, one of their B-sides called Love Song, which they did a self-cam video for Kingmakers for 1,000 Days Together.
Oh, that's so cute.
For our anniversary.
I love that.
You know, they're cute.
Wow.
And also, why are we getting into this? They have a comeback at the end of this month. At the end of April, their 8th mini album comes out, Realize. So, we're getting prepped. We're getting hyped.
Okay. All right. Yes. We are big, we are big people. That does not make sense.
We average sized people.
No,
Why?
I know. I was gonna say we are huge on, listening to bands who are actually underrated. If you guys have not seen our series that, we've been on hiatus for a little bit. It's our Rendezvous series. Check out that playlist. That playlist actually focuses on underrated bands, whether it be on, globally or, underrated in South Korea. So, when Fanta Monbebe came to us about this, I was like, oh, interesting, why are they underrated? I don't know,
I feel like they aren't as well known, particularly internationally. And I'm not sure if that's, because there's a lot of story. But the good thing is, like, you don't need to know the story to enjoy it.
See, that's...
It's just an extra layer if you're interested.
See, I like that, sometimes it's difficult for me to get into a band where there is already a story arc and you have to watch, like, music videos, from beginning to end to really understand, like, what everything is, But it's kind of cool where they do it in a sense where it's like, okay, you could just jump into Coup d'etat and just marvel at their music video, not knowing about the story. So, as someone who knows nothing about Kingdom, I appreciate that, But also, I do appreciate that they have a whole storyline lined up for Kingmakers, because that's really cool to have a storyline too, So,
and for those people who don't know, the original concept is there's 7 members and they're all famous kings from different countries, different time periods, and they're kind of coming together. So each one is completely different. It's a different time. It's a different country. It's a different, everything. It's a whole other storyline. That means they can really change the vibe on each album, which has been really cool. And there's like a focus on one member each time. So they've just finished all their solo focuses. So this new mini coming out is going to be the first one that's like more of like a group thing. So it's like a really exciting time to get into them because, you know, they're turning a new chapter anyway. Yeah. So if you're interested, if you like this music at all, trust me, it's going to be fun. And I have to say, they kind of remind me of like a tease in the way that there's a giant overreaching, like, fantastical concept, but like you can still enjoy a tease and like not know about pirates. Okay,
that's
you know
true.
What I mean?
That's true.
There's so much more to them than that.
Ah, okay, all right, that's cool. Yeah. So I was gonna say something else, but I got geriatric, you guys, for a second. But anyways, I'm sure I'll come. Look at Beth was like, come on, spit it out.
I cut you off, I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay. No. It'll come back to me eventually. If not this video, the next one, okay.
Okay, well, let's check this out. This is their last comeback. It's from about 6 months ago. The title track is COUP d'Etat, and this is their 7th mini album. This is History of Kingdom Jahan. You found it. See?
I remember.
See, if I talk long enough, it came to you.
Yes. I was going to say, too, Fanta Monbebe also let us know that Kingdom got rebranded for their 8th mini, right? So now it's The Kingdom, right?
Yes. Instead of just Kingdom, it's The Kingdom, and they have capitalized the D in the middle now.
Okay.
And I don't know how that all is going to shake out. I assume we're going to learn a lot about things during the comeback.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be new, guys. Everything's gonna be new.
All right, cool. So maybe they'll start like a new arc or new something, you know. So cool. All right, yeah, awesome.
Woohoo! All right. So let's start with their title track, COUP d'Etat, and here we go.
All right, let's go.
We're ready.
This is the last king, right?
Yes.
Rise up, COUP d'Etat.
That's Jahan.
Rise up, COUP d'Etat. Rise up, COUP d'Etat. 삐딱한 채로 커져버린 콩 파묻혀있던 모든 감각을 깨워 거친 힘을 안고 태어난 아이 네 손에 엉켜진 마센츄리 대범하게 훔친 널 따라가 큰 빛을 찾아.
Oh wow.
Right there, very elaborate.
Rise up, COUP d'Etat. Rise up, COUP d'Etat. Rise up, COUP d'Etat.
Oh wow.
Rise up, 기깔나게 빛이 나겠다. Rise up, you better run, run, run. Rise up, 삐딱하게 battle like a bomb. 불타버려 COUP d'Etat. 다따라다따 어서 나와라. 목표는 너의 승천이란다. 다따라다따 몰아세운 다음 깃발 걷고 춤을 추란다. 이길 수 없는 칼마에 늪에 빠졌지. 참 수 없는 갈망에 돌아버리겠지. 버려진 엑스칼리버 벌어진 디스토피아. 헤이비 레이더 프로 불가를 펼쳐서 fly without my
Wow.
wings. 지겨운 나의 ambition.
That's what it is.
Rise up, COUP d'Etat. Rise up, COUP d'Etat. Na 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 na. Rise up, 기깔나게 빛이 나겠다. Rise up, you better run, run, run. Rise up, 삐딱하게 battle like a bomb. 불타워라 COUP d'Etat. Rush, you got me lay low, lay low. It's time to dirty up your halo, halo. Yeah, you stuck in limbo, limbo. 함부로 건드렸다간 건너가지 rainbow. Na 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 na. 폭동을 일으켜, you can break me down. Na 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 na. You can beat 'em up. Ooh, down, 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 down.
Oh wow.
Oh, so cool. right? Super epic. Just like crazy, like a movie.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So they've been using a similar symbol for everyone, but the interior details are different depending on the time period in the country. There's like all these Easter
Wow.
eggs and everything, but like you don't need them. You could watch this video and be like, "Holy crap! Whoa!" you know. Uh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
sorry. What'd you think?
Okay, well, I have to say, I mean, this is something that you can't just watch once. You know, like it's something that you have to watch multiple times because,
There's a
okay,
lot going on.
there's so much going on in here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Like what? Yeah, honestly, like I was there wow. It's
I
just a
know.
lot.
I feel like you don't even really talk a lot during it because there's so much to see.
Yeah, there's
There's so
so
many
much.
visuals happening.
This is really interesting because like music videos are really expensive. Like really expensive. Like I'm not kidding. You know, like it's a lot. And I'm sure many of you guys believe that. There's just like a lot going on. Okay, first off, okay, my goodness, like the CG is pretty cool in here, you know, for a
Right?
music video of this caliber, you know,
Yeah.
and which is like really awesome. In the music itself, so let's talk about the music before we start going into like the actual music video. So the song for me, it's I have to say, I'll be really honest here. It's kind of like a grower for me, you know. And I have to listen to it like a few more times. Well, I normally do anyways, you know, like
You
remember.
always listen to everything 3 times.
Yeah, I listen to it at least 3 times, you know, to give my final assessment, you know.
I
but
will say this song does get stuck in your head after a while. It
I
really does.
and I was gonna say, it gets stuck because they say rise up or coup d'etat, you know, like several times.
Yeah.
So I could see why that is an earworm, you know.
The guitar too. I feel like the guitar riff is something you'll hear a lot.
Yes, yes. But I do have to say though, like the rap sequence though, like really is really interesting. Like I really enjoyed it, you know. Yeah. That part was really fun and it really captivated me, you know. Yay. So which is like nice, you know. So but yeah, I say it's a grower because I mean, that's all I can remember from this song.
Right? Again, there's like a lot going on. Even in the instrumentation bed, like there's
which isn't a bad thing, you know?
Like this is the slow part. And there's like synths, there's drums, there's there's a lot happening here.
Yeah, there's so much.
It's very
happening.
layered. I feel like there's a lot of textures in their songs.
And I could totally hear it, you know. And I also like I'm just mesmerized by like their concept because it's actually very smart actually, because it's really cool that they focus on each member from different kingdoms, time periods, or whatever. But I've noticed in this music video, of course, like this is like your atypical K-pop song. Yes. It's like it's a music bed where you don't hear this type of like beats and melodies, it's very different. Yeah, because purposely, consciously. Yeah, because it's purposely focused on that specific country, and I just find it very, very cool, Yeah. And so I'm like, wow. I think that's part of why I love like awesome. How different every mini has been. There's been real like wide variation, and they usually do a good job with the other songs being at least in the same theme of whatever that king was known for. Even if it's like a modern pop song or like an R&B like ballad, it still has some of the same influences of that time, which is really, really cool. So that's why I'm like so mesmerized by like this concept, because it's like they really have a lot of room to play with their music, you know, and they have, you know, clearly, at least from this song, you know, which, you know, I totally appreciate, you know. But yeah, wow, this music video has a lot, like story, choreo.
So crazy. And I know for a fact they talked about in the behind the scenes that they actually went to India for 10 days. So like all this stuff, this is practical.
This
isn't CGI.
That's amazing.
Like maybe the sky is, but the actual structures are practical.
Wow, I did not know that. That's amazing.
Which is really cool.
That's really cool. You know,
and I do feel like it's interesting because I had recently rewatched some of all their title track videos, and even the first one, it still really stands up. Like they really kept them all at like the same level of consistency, which is really amazing. You'd think that like, oh, they're getting so much better like as they get more, you know, known. But they actually have a lot going on in the early ones too that is of this level. So
wow,
I like that too.
That's awesome.
Like they've really committed to the concept, and they've been very thorough with each person. No one's gotten like shortchanged, which I really, you know, you and I love that.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone gets highlighted, everyone gets their time in the spotlight. It just feels very like they feel like a real team.
That's awesome. You know? I love that. I absolutely do. But yeah, that's really cool. Like, yeah, I love how like they could play with their sounds, you know, which makes me interested, to hear like other kingdoms. I know we watched a track here before.
We watched Black Crown from the third EP, which was Ivan in Russia. Yeah. So a very different concept from this one.
Yeah, very, very
it's
different.
crazy that that's the same band.
Yeah. but again, I mean, like you said, you know, like they sound different in each mini, which is really cool because it's also like it shows their versatility. Like some bands, like newer bands, I feel like lack that versatility, of course, but to see that through a newer band like this is really nice.
And I think kind of when earlier I was like comparing them to a tease, it was the drama that I meant. Like a tease videos are always so full of like lore and verse and whatever, but you can still enjoy them. But there's a lot happening. And I feel like these guys too, there's not as many groups who have straight up like you always know it's going to be a dramatic comeback song. Like like there's no like, you know, sweet love ballad. No. We're going to have some drama. And I feel like they really bring that, and then, you know, their B-sides tend to be a little lighter for contrast, which I appreciate. I appreciate that they don't smother us all in one thing, but we also, there's some consistency there. You know what to expect a little bit from the comeback title track.
Oh,
so it'll be interesting to see if that gets flipped on its head now.
Yeah, that's actually pretty awesome, you know, because like you don't want an album where you're always going 500 miles per hour, you know. You kind of need like some of those tracks where it's,
they're good at balancing it.
Yeah, the tempo should be a little bit slower at times, you know, but again, it's cool to show your versatility with each mini, but also with the tracks, you know, it's important to show that too. I mean, that's my personal opinion. So
yeah, totally. I 1000% agree. That's why I feel like you need to see the self cam, because this is gonna be a 1000 is 1080? No, that's too far. 180 degree.
Okay. Where are we getting with this?
1080, that's a lot of it.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So this was a B-side on that exact same album, and it's called Love Song, and it's, you know, obviously it's a love song.
Yeah.
So, you know, this just shows you on the same album they can have that song and then something completely different like this. That's I know you love those sorts of things. So
oh, I do. Yeah.
Contrast for you.
I love duality.
Okay. Yay, let's check it out.
All right, cool. Alrighty. Oh my goodness.
Right. And they do a lot of great harmony too, which I like. I mean, that's the same guy we just saw do the lead in the last video.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so cute.
Oh, I love Dan. He's our leader.
Has such a sweet face.
Right? You can see who the ham is.
Oh my gosh.
모르면 또 한 번 말해줄게 난 only you 멈추면 사고해 터지면 죽는 게 인생 난 only you 다 믿지 마 누가 뭐래든 내가 달려갈게 너가 어디든 좀 뻔뻔하게 나는 퍼피 흉내내 애교 한 방에 끊는
So cute.
좀더 다채롭게 입술에 맴돌게 아마 우리 destiny we make the perfect harmony yeah I know 널 위한 love song I think it must be love
Oh my gosh.
It's such a good voice.
I like this dude.
He's so good.
He's so extra.
Dan too, so extra.
Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay, the redhead guy is such a ham.
Come on.
Just like-
This is also them.
That's-
This is also them.
Oh my gosh, so cute. I love this. Wow. I'm
So I feel like
speechless.
that's, like it's so wildly different. And then there's everything in between.
That-
So I just love how much they show of themselves. And
Wow.
this song is so cute. I love the harmony in it. It's very catchy.
yeah.
It's adorable.
It's super cute. It's very singable. It's very fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed this B-side too. It's adorable. I love it. It helps.
And you and I are huge self-cam lovers. We love
Yeah.
when guys make these ridiculous reels.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels very relatable.
yeah. And it's just, I was gonna say, like, it's. I mean, it helps, that. I mean, that they did this cute self cam. Oh my gosh, it's adorable.
And it really helps you focus on the members individually. Like, it's just smart. It's just really well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the two Hamiltons. I feel like Mujin, the one with the phone, who's so extra, and Dan
Yeah.
also super extra.
Dan is the leader.
Yeah, Dan's the leader.
Okay, Dan is hilarious, and so is this guy on the screen. Like,
Right? This is Arthur. Arthur's also great. Yeah, Arthur is an amazing dancer. These guys also dance really hard. But yeah,
yes.
you can see, like, this shows so much personality, and they're hardly even doing anything.
Yeah.
But, like, you
goodness.
learn so much from this, I feel like.
Yeah. The guy with the baby face, like
Yeah.
He's really adorable too.
They're all adorable.
Yeah, they're super adorable.
I feel like Mujin's so extra.
Yeah.
And he has a crazy laugh. If you ever watch their variety shows, guys, amazing laugh. Crazy. Like, it totally
awesome.
fits his personality. You could probably hear it from 3 towns over.
Amazing.
But I love that because it's like so unaffected. It's so real. Because it's so ridiculous.
I love that. I love that.
I don't know. I just love that. I love stuff like that. And yeah, this is a really good representation, I feel like, of who else they are. He's so extra. Look at him. So funny.
So extra.
So cute. Yeah. So I'm very excited to see what's going to happen next because this has been... Sorry, so cute. This was a really fun comeback full of really good songs. So I'm anticipating nothing less with Realize out April 30th. Woo-woo!
Yay! I love that.
Thank you, Phantom Mom Baby and DL Angel.
Yay! All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching these 2 music videos with us. We really enjoyed it so much. And it made me interested in learning about this band further. And then also getting excited to see their new comeback, to see what they are up to next. So we are super excited to watch that together and be on the lookout for that comeback. We will be watching that as well.
Woo-woo!
Yeah. And did I say this already? Wow, I'm very geriatric today. Geriatric today, you guys.
You haven't done it. Go ahead and do it.
Okay, cool. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we are LaChiMoLaLa. And we will see you guys for the comeback, April 30th.
안녕.